Good morning again, folks. It's 10:49 a.m., 10:49 a.m. on December 20th, 2019. And I have a second dream that's promised at 7:21 this morning on December 20th, 2019. And let's talk about this dream here. I'm in a church talking with a priest and some people. Then the scene changes. I'm outside, and I see a priest and myself outside the church in front of the doorway. He's standing out there to the right of the doorway facing me. And he's standing to my left wearing a white robe, swinging a bell around wildly. And then I'm facing him, and then I briefly spoke with him while he's swinging this small bell around wildly. So he's swinging this rope around, calling people to serve, and I thought I saw him change from a white robe to a black robe. I'm not certain about that, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. I don't mention it here in the description. And then he changes into an elderly gentleman wearing a black robe. That's what I see here. So he changes into that. And then I'm now inside the church sanctuary. There's a meeting, a discussion. I'm walking toward the front, stepping around a brown dog. I guess it's a hound, service animal lying on the floor. So I take a seat at the front of the sanctuary at a table, and the discussion is about the humane treatment of animals. So I had voiced my opinion about this while moving to the front of the sanctuary. And then the scene changes again. I get up from my seat and confront the priest. The priest I had seen earlier. He's now in the black robe, and he, like I said, he's an elderly gentleman. He went from a white-robed young priest into a black-robed elderly priest. So he's a gentleman with gray hair, wearing black clothing similar to what a Catholic priest would wear, complete with the shirt and the slacks. He looks so similar like Reverend Alden on Little House on the Prairie. That's what he reminds me of. Anyway, I tell him about the wrong treatment of animals, in my opinion, and he listens to what I'm saying, and he says, "Thank you, sir," and then the dream ends. So I'm not sure what this is about. I'm thinking it might have something to do with the state of the church today, where the innocence was once there, the early church dealing with the apostles, the 12 apostles in the early church, how they started out, and now over time, over 2,000 years later, the focus of Jesus Christ has been lost. So I think the priest on the outside, the white robed priest, stands for the innocence on the outside of the church. So on the outside, the church looks normal, and on the inside, the church has become corrupt on the inside. So that's the reason for the white robed priest, the young one, turning into an elderly gentleman, a black priest, wearing a black robe, not a black priest, but a white male priest wearing a white robe, changing into an elderly male wearing a black robe. So I think it's the corruption inside the church, similar to what you hear in the Bible about the whitewashed tombs on the outside, and it stinks like bones on the inside. So it's like the power, they have a godly outward appearance, but on the inside they're not godly. They deny the power of God. So that's what they do. So on the outward they have a godly outward appearance, but in the inward appearance it's not godly. It's corrupt and evil. So I think this is what's going on outside the church. Everything seems to be normal, but inside the church there's corruption and evil and nastiness there. So I think that's the reason why I've changed from a white male young priest with a white robe into an elderly gentleman, white male with a black robe. Okay, folks, that's it for now. That's the dream at 7:21 this morning on December 20th, 2019. If you have any comments, just please feel free to post them below in the description box. Everyone take care of yourselves. Have a great day, blessed day. God bless you in everything you do. God loves you, and so do I. Remember, Jesus is coming soon, very soon. Get ready for his return. I love you all very much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.